So we're going to be looking at B2 on this question, but before we attempt that we need to have put an answer in that's going to allow us to answer B2 in B1. So Joe's made a lot of new friends at his rugby club, and I think this is I'm going to put a social benefit for this one, or physical activity. Okay, so again, same process as we went through in the last question, is we're going to try and highlight some key things about that question, command words, topic words, how much it's worth. So again, first thing I can spot is worth 3 marks, and that's really important because that's going to be thinking about developed statement. Okay, I'm then going to start thinking about looking at my topic word, which in this question is, I'm looking at self-esteem. I know this question's to do with self-esteem. And my command word is to explain. Okay, very similar again to the last question that we did. Okay, so that means, brilliant, I've done a bit of work on another question. I know I can follow a similar principle or theory in order to get me 3 marks. So the first thing that we're going to do is give an example. Okay, so I'm going to draw or think about giving an example. That's my E part. So explain how starting to play rugby at a club could increase Joe's self-esteem. I'm thinking about a social reason for that. So my feeling is that is then being part of a team. So that's my example. Okay, and then you should be sort of understanding what's coming next. So the next thing I'm thinking about doing is I'm thinking about putting an impact. And again, if you're answering this question, you can be doing this in your margin just to refresh your memory. Really good to see. So the impact of being part of a team is that you feel good about yourself. And again, that's related to self-esteem. We know that that's got that feel-good factor. You might be sort of thinking about terms like serotonin when you hear that one. So I feel good about myself. Okay. And then I'm then going to think about the third part of the question, which is the R part, and the reason. And the reason I feel really good about myself, because I'm part of a team, is that because I'm really simple, I'm able to meet others. And again, there's lots of ways you can get 3 marks on this question looking at the mark scheme.